Today, we're going to step inside one of my favorite RNS training classrooms, Dr. Wolfgang's Broadcast and Video 101. Let's see what the great professor has to say on the changing world of broadcast. Wolfgang says, in the beginning days, film and television were analog. From the early part of the last century up until just 20 years ago, very little changed in how content was acquired, processed, and delivered to your eyes. When the world began to move to digital, beginning in the late 1980s and early 1990s, almost every aspect of the broadcast and video food chain changed. That's pretty exciting stuff. Wolfgang continues, now let's get out of these chairs and see how this new process really happens within our own company. To the video wall. Video is acquired in an entirely digital medium, using high-resolution video cameras that are capable of capturing video with resolutions that match or even exceed that which film was capable of. Pro video cameras from companies like Red, Sony, Arri, or even your digital SLR cameras capture content with up to 5K resolution today, or 5 times the resolution of the current HD TV broadcast standards. Film is, for the most part, becoming history in our current world. Once acquired, the content is sent to a post-production house where a number of additional processes occur. At the post house, there is a huge amount of digital data that must be processed, edited, stored, routed, and converted to a large variety of formats, all of which are used in specific parts of the industry. Today, things are well beyond compressed and uncompressed. There are digital formats for storage, transport, display, and projection on a growing number of devices and systems, from cell phones to tablets to large-screen TVs and digital cinema. There are an exploding number of ways people will receive and view content, both over the air, through the internet, and certainly via mobile networks as time goes on. Once the content has been edited and finished, it must be placed on storage systems that enable both long-term archiving and fast access, so the content can be worked on and converted into different formats and delivered to the next step in the process. The process of packaging the audio and video content for delivery and presentation can be complex and require special equipment, particularly creating the data streams that will be used to show content in the digital cinema environment. Once the material is ready, it is distributed in many different formats to the final destination of choice, which might be a cinema, a television receiving a signal over the air, to the internet, which may end up on a computer screen or streaming video service, or a mobile device, either via a mobile broadcast network or a mobile phone network. If you're watching a television program on your TV at home, there is a good chance that the signal was transmitted using our own specially designed Rhode Schwarz equipment. If you see a movie in a theater today, there is a very high likelihood that it is being projected from a 2K or 4K digital cinema projector and not on film. It's also very likely that the movie was encoded using a Rhode Schwarz product. If you were to look at all the different ways that video is formatted for delivery and consumption, there is a staggering variety of formats or codecs, bit rates, compression standards, and resolutions that are employed at the ultimate point of use of the material. You know RNS as a leader in broadcast transmitters, but our participation can be found along the entire process. So you see, Rhode Schwarz plays a critical role in every piece of the broadcast and video food chain. In the area of production, we offer solutions to offload high-resolution digital cameras and store content locally, giving the production team immediate viewing access to what they captured. In the post-production environment, we are also deeply entrenched, providing storage solutions, format conversion tools, and even workflows which help produce 3D content from 2D material. Folks, at RNS, there are no dead ends. We connect the dots.